Hi, I'm Amy, thanks for tuning in. It feels like it's been a little while since I've done a haul video, partially because I've been really busy. I've been trying not to buy too many books as well. As you'll see from this haul video, that's not going amazingly well. So I had been doing a haul video I think about once a month, so I have been managing to probably buy a few less books because this is the accumulation of several months worth of publishers sending me books, me buying books. There are probably some I've forgotten about that have gone straight on my shelf, but I'm quite happy that this is giving you an impression of what I've gathered over the past few months. So this is the first thing that I've been sent by Electric Monkey. Thank you so much for this. I'm going to be doing a Yalk panel with Catherine Webber, and I've been meaning to read these books for the longest time, so when Electric Monkey offered to send me them, I bit their hand off basically. I've heard that these are really good fantasies. They're really popular, and friends have assured me that even though I'm not a big fantasy reader, that this is probably something that I will enjoy. So I'm excited once spooky season is over. I'm going to be all over these. Just moving some of the books out of the way because the pile's in front of me. I'm scared to touch them basically. So this book was a pre-order, and I don't think I've ever pre-ordered a book so fast. Couple the title with the cover, and then I was told multiple generations of women in a small Texas town in the 90s, yep, end of the 90s, are charged with, kind of tasked with the inherited duty of keeping vampires out of their town. They run a funeral home for the purpose basically of putting down any rogue vampires. So I absolutely love the premise of this. I can confirm I started reading this and it's excellent. I'm hoping to finish it by the end of October, so I'll give you a full update then. Next we have So Thirsty by Rachel Harrison. This is probably one of my most anticipated books of the year. When I heard that Rachel Harrison was writing a vampire book, I was so excited because I love her brand of feminist, kind of quirky, modern horror. So I cannot wait to see what she does with vampires in this book. Next up we have Ministry of Mischief, which is by Alex Fawkes. It sounds exceedingly cute and spooky and wholesome. Anybody who knows me probably knows that I love Alex as a person. I love her rules for vampire series. And this is another brilliantly illustrated, quirky, fun book. I think this is for slightly younger middle grade readers, so this should be a really good spooky season palette cleanser between the adult and YA horror. Next we have another pre-order. I love it when pre-orders just pop up and I've totally forgotten about them. I really loved If We Were Villains by ML Rio, so I had to pre-order this one. Don't know much about what it's about. The front cover is slightly terrifying, I've just noticed, behind the title. I'll let you look at that and try and figure out what that's about. I really found If We Were Villains compelling and inventive and different, so I'm excited about this. Next, Walker Books offered to send me a stack of Jandy Nelson books because I think it's The Sky Is Everywhere has been out for probably 10 years, I think it is. I'm really sorry, I've forgotten the actual amount of time. So they've sent me Jandy Nelson's new book, which came out in September, When the World Tips Over. The Sky Is Everywhere and I'll Give You the Sun. These are the new editions of these books. I have read these two and I believe at the time they did break my heart, so I'm a little bit scared to read the new one. I've got no space, I'm going to put these down here. I'm scared to read the new one, but I'm excited about it. Next, this is a random edition that I didn't expect. My dad subscribes to a book service of some kind and this came in it. It wasn't his cup of tea and I saw the word cult and just took it, so I don't really know what it's about. It says so a journalist is finding her spiritual awakening when she meets a woman, a survivor of a cult, who will change the course of her life. Sounds really interesting. So next up, Bill, who wrote the fantastic Let's Split Up, which is a Scream meets Scooby-Doo book that you absolutely need to read for the nostalgia and kind of slasher vibes, recommended this book to me, and it says on the back, November 1999, North Dana, Massachusetts, Nesbitt Nunez discovers the partially devoured body of Bastian Attia, star quarterback, secret witch, and Nesbitt's even more secret boyfriend. There's a lot to unpack there. Now the remaining members of North Coven, Nesbitt, Dove, Dre and Brandy, vow to get answers. Nothing can prepare them for what they uncover. Nesbitt's nightmare is only just beginning. That sounds so good, a little bit sad. I think I'm going to enjoy that. Now, I do recognise I have 2 copies of Dracula in this pile, but look at the new edition, so pretty. I think I need the edition of Frankenstein in this series too, and then I swear I'll stop buying them. But I find it really hard to not buy a copy of Dracula if I see one that I don't have, because It's my favourite classic by far, for obvious reasons. Next, I bought this purely because of the cover, because look at it. I love the colour palette. I love the whole kind of misty, creepy vibes it's got going on. And then when I read the back and it says it's an intense romantic murder mystery, I just had to have it because that's exactly my vibe. Okay, there are 3 Dracula themed books on the pile. Really sorry. Anybody who's questioning my impulse control about buying books, yes, I cannot stop myself. This is a Dracula graphic novel, so I had to have it. It says on the back, it's beautiful, evocative and often surreal, so sold. Next, you probably don't expect me to show you this, but I've written some reading books. So not recommended for my normal YA readers, but it was just an opportunity that came from Ladybird, which I'm super grateful for. I've written a few others, but these are the first 2 that have been published. So it was really lovely to stretch my writing muscles in a different way. Basically, you're given a list of words and a plot, and you have to craft this into something that will help children with their reading skills. I'm a teacher part-time now, but I used to teach full-time, and I just love the opportunity to write books that I know lots of children will be reading. So thank you, Ladybird, for that. It was really exciting. And my first hardcover books too. Of all things to be hardcovers, but I will take it. Next, I don't know anything about this book apart from this something that looks like Whitby Abbey, a red moon, bats, skulls and wolves. Sold. Another cover buy. I just saw it and thought I had to have it. A couple of people sent me it too and said I think you'd like this one, so that's normally a sign I need to read it. Hodder sent me this book. I'm a big Adam Caesar fan, so I jumped on the chance to read it. It is about a social influencer who gets unveiled as being this kind of new person in a small town, and he decides to wreak havoc and revenge on the person who revealed his real identity, which is kind of terrifying. Next, I didn't buy Holly when it came out because I've been collecting the paperback Ultimate Storytellers. I wanted a paperback and I wanted to see if it would come out in those editions. It doesn't seem likely that it will, but these look not dissimilar to those, so I'm happy to add that to my collection. It might just need a new shelf because I am like that. This book, I've read a couple of books by Ruth Ware and really enjoyed them, but when I saw the spreadsheets I knew I had to have hardcover. I mean, look at it. It's so beautiful. I love the colours. I've been craving a good murder mystery, so I thought I needed this one. And here's another Dracula edition, but in my defence, look at it. And another defence of myself because I feel I need the justification. It says Dracula and other horror classics, so it's other things written by Bram Stoker that I've not read, so I'm excited to give this one a go. Look how shiny it is. I'm actually obsessed. It's reflecting on my face. It's so shiny. Next, every now and again, I don't know whether I am the only one who does this. I presume I'm not. I go on the Forbidden Planet website every now and again and just type in signed books and see what comes up. This one sounded really interesting. It's a novella, so it kind of hit that sweet spot of being a quick, but hopefully fast-paced read for me. So I thought I'd give this one a go. It's a haunted house book. It's got loads of blurbs from awesome authors like Jonathan Mabry, Alma Katsu, Lucy Snyder. So I'm excited to give this one a go. An author I've not tried, and it's signed too. So this is the final book in the Stephen King Ultimate Storytellers, I think, unless anything new happens. The bookshops that I got this from, Bert's Books, said to me that this is the last one, so I'm a bit sad about that, but I'm looking forward to adding this one to my collection. I have not read this. It says Billy Summers is a killer for hire. I mean, sold. I'm quite happy with that. I always enjoy Stephen King's books, you know, for obvious reasons. He is the king. So I'm looking forward to adding to this to the collection. I'm reading it. I've just realised that in the next box there is another edition of Dracula. What is happening to me? Look at this. So this was a pre-order that I completely forgot about, and it was a nice surprise from past me when it arrived. It's a horror collection containing The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, The Brothers Grimm fairy tales, classic horror tales, Dracula, Frankenstein and selected works of Edgar Allan Poe. So some real favourites in there. I'm just going to get out one of them. They are pretty hard to get out of the box, so I'll just grab one. I really like these kind of faux leather, I think it's faux leather, sort of embossed covers. They're really cool, and I'm looking forward to reading a little bit more Poe and delving into some of these books that, yes, I have read before. I do own multiple copies of, but I will always read Dracula and Frankenstein again, so there's that. So thank you for bearing with me with that apparently very Dracula themed video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments which of these books you would read first. Yes, I know I don't need to probably read all 4 Dracula editions again. But apart from that, let me know which of those you think I should read. As always, likes and subscribes are really appreciated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!